Hello, hello. Welcome to our very last sprints for Bone Zone. Sad times. I kind of hate that we're ending on this book, though, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of anticlimactic. Because our first two books were good, okay? And then
Really
Grimstone really halted things.
Yes. But
And
also like the end of the month is always somehow like you get burnt out. I don't know.
then burnt, get it? Because there's fire behind us. No, but I don't know. Like, it was just, it's been downhill ever since Grimstone. It just like halted our prog. Oh, hey, Sully. Just like sitting there like that.
I know, like what is he doing?
But yeah, so I am planning on reading it, at least for the first sprint.
I'm gonna try.
I tried to listen to the first audiobook today. Like I used an Audible credit to get it and everything, and then I just had zero service. Like normally at work, everything's fine, but just for some reason nothing was loading on my phone. Like I couldn't listen to any podcasts or anything either. So I was like, what is going on? And yeah, so I didn't get to listen to it because it started working like a few hours like out from leaving for the day. And I was like, okay, well, I won't be able to finish it. So why even start it? You know. But that was after lunch. Before lunch, I was listening to Britney Spears' memoir,
Oh yeah.
The Woman in Me.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. I have like 19 minutes left of it.
Really?
Yeah. Again, like after I came back from lunch, just everything stopped working. So I was like, oh. And I could have listened to it probably on the way home, but I was just like, nah, let me sit in silence.
Oh, sometimes sitting in silence really hits.
Yeah, it was one of those kind of days because normally like I can't have silence. Like I have to have something playing or like my brain has to be stimulated in some way, but I was like, no.
Yeah.
No. So, what are your plans for these sprints?
I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. I'm like my brain hurts again. I had a long day, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, like
Mhm.
yesterday. So I think it's gonna be okay. But I don't know. I might read A Study in Drowning, which I have in the crevices of my couch right now. Yeah.
Love.
But
I thought you were gonna say Phantom for a second, and I was like, we are manifesting self control.
yeah. No, I stopped. I'm going to wait. But yeah, I'm on page like 71 of this one. So I think this could be fun.
Yeah, I
I
think I
also
said
want-
yesterday that like it's like I've seen only good reviews of it.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. Plus,
Sorry.
I could like probably finish this because it's one of those like double spaced like
Mm.
situations.
Is it YA?
Yeah. Can you pick a spot? You're
Can you
stressing
like
me out.
chill?
Like he stresses me out. I know he's stressing everybody else out too.
He's cute though. Gets up again.
I can't deal with him.
I like your bat
No,
behind you.
Remy's here.
I was talking about your bats. I said I like your bats.
Oh.
And like Remy's right here.
Yeah, I have a bunch of them.
Wow.
They're all up.
Very cute.
Yeah, we're in the living room because I didn't feel like going in the. I sat at a computer desk all day, so I'm kind of like my back was like, no, you can't sit in your office chair anymore. So
Yeah, my back has been killing me. So when I got home from work, I just like laid down on my heating pad and then I was like, okay, it's time to resurrect for sprints.
Yes. Yeah. At least it's Friday tomorrow.
God, I know. Tomorrow's moving day.
Exciting.
I just feel like, can we skip to Saturday? Like when it's all said and done?
Can we skip to the good part?
Well, I don't know if that's the good part still, but like it's the better part.
Yeah.
Hello, Sammy. I missed the live yesterday, and today I'm able to be here. Just saw y'all's live from yesterday. The one where we didn't read the book that we were supposed to be reading. Which will probably happen again today, but we'll try.
Yes.
Hello. I'm packing, so I'll be listening to an audiobook. I'm not sure which one yet. Well, what are you packing for? Are you moving too? Or is it like packing for a fun trip? That would be nice.
I wish. I wanted to go to Breckenridge again this year. Well, me and Ryan wanted to, but we just can't afford it really this year. So next year we'll try to go.
I mean, because you did like have a whole wedding this year.
Yeah, we're still like recuperating from that. And plus we're trying to, save up for a house, and it's really, really hard in this day and age. So
Yeah.
yeah. But Breckenridge is literally like a romance reader's dream world in the winter. Oh my God.
Where is it?
Colorado.
Oh.
It's like 12,000 feet elevation. So like I couldn't breathe. But it was the most beautiful. Like I went into that vacation thinking I'm not gonna have fun. It's basically like my cousin Alec lives out there. So we were like visiting. And I was like, this is gonna be so not fun, but I was gonna, go visit because I never have, and I've been saying I would. And oh my God, it was literally like one of the best memories that I have that like tops some of the, tropical, Florida stuff that we do. And listen, I don't even like winter like that. I don't like cold. I don't like wearing clothes that are like layered, but man, that was something else. Something else. Unbelievable sights we're seeing.
I mean, you and I are opposites in that regard. Like, I would much rather be in freezing cold weather than hot ass. Like, hate's a strong word. I really dislike the beach. Like, I
like how beautiful it is, and I like the smell of the air. But like the feeling of your skin being like, when you have to put sunscreen on like me, and then like you're sticking to everything and you're also sweating, but you're also sticky. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because like sand gets on you and everything.
Yeah, because the sand also sticks to your sunscreen.
Yes.
And then you have to reapply like every 2 hours.
Yep. And then sometimes I even end up with a rash because, me, I have problems. And then I end up, it's not a good time. But I do like the beach. But yeah.
I wish it was for vacation. I'm moving. I feel like everybody's moving right now.
I wish.
Didn't you like just move or no?
Yeah, but like
is that where I was? It looks very similar.
It's the same apartment complex in a different location. Like it's the same exact like company who does these. So yeah, it's basically the same, but no.
I'd be like, okay, so let's just set it up exactly how the other one was set up.
Oh, it's definitely not, because like when you came, like all my books were like over there in the nook area.
Yeah.
And now it's like my piano, and then like just like an office chair, and then that the other room, like the guest bedroom.
Yeah.
Is, like actually has a bed and everything. What? No, you had a bed too, but it's like way more put together.
Yeah, it's usually what's in the background of you sprinting. But I was just like, to make it easier, I feel like I would just be like, okay, let's set everything up where it was, and then we'll figure it out.
Yeah. I've moved so many times in my life so far. It's a disaster.
stressful. And then you realize how much shit you have, and you're like, why do I have this? Why do I need this?
Yes. But it feels so good to like throw things away and
Yeah.
move. Like it just feels so good to refresh and have like a clean space, no clutter because you threw it away or you organized it in some manner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It just is very tedious.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Hello, I'm not reading Darker Romance, but planning to finish A Little Life. Also here for the vibes. Yes. A Little Life, very different from Soul of a Witch.
Yeah.
But I love that book so much. After finishing House of Sky and Breath, I don't want to read. You don't have to. You could just watch a show, you know.
Facts. Or like an easy romance or something.
Yeah. Hello, hello. Hello, Heather. My client didn't show, so I'm playing phone games until the other therapist is ready to leave, then home to watch hockey.
Yay.
I kind of wish I was into a sport sometimes. Like, not sports, plural, but just like a sport.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I went hard for something. I wish I cared about something.
I feel this, yeah. I mean, I like hockey, but I only watch. It's not like I watch it on TV. I'll watch it in person, but like I don't like go hard for like a team and like watch all their games.
Yeah.
I just, I like to watch it in person. But that's the only sport that I like to watch in person. Well, swimming is also good, but I'm biased.
I don't watch sports. I mean, I guess if I was like invited to go, then I would. But I'm like trying to think of what my ideal sport would be. Definitely not football.
No.
I just too many rules. Like I just don't understand.
Too many rules, too many things. I don't even know the names of things.
Yeah. So that would definitely not be my choice of sport, but probably hockey because like I just love hockey romances so much. But like
It's just really fun to watch. I don't know what to say.
yeah. And the uniform is great.
Yeah.
I do have to read because I'm reading every day this year as a challenge on day 298. That's amazing. Do you have to read like a certain amount every day or just like read? Are there some days where you're like, okay, let's just get through a page? Because you got to take rests. I don't read every day. I got into it so I'd have a hobby to care about, and now I think it's really exciting.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen all your story posts, and it looks so fun. Not just any amount. Do you read every day?
Me?
Yeah.
Girl, I read at work for my living. So like no.
Okay.
But yes. If you count that. No, I would love to, but I don't. I try to though. Like every night for a couple minutes. Sometimes only like a couple minutes.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like nothing crazy. I'm not saying like you're reading 100 pages every day. I just ask, do you read every day?
No, I think that's a great challenge though, and that would be really fun to do like 100 pages because I find that if I make it like 100 pages in, I'm usually wanting to read more.
Yeah.
Or at least like things got juicy and I'm excited to read it the next day. So
that's why I like can't stretch a book out too long. Like I can't just read like 20 pages, then 30 pages. Like it loses my interest and I just like dread picking it back up. Even if I'm like semi enjoying it or whatever, it's just like I can't take it in small chunks. I have to read like half of it and then the other half, or like a huge part of it and then just finish it like the next day or whatever. I just can't do like the small.
Yeah. We like the binge reading.
Yeah, it just doesn't work for me. I also picked the hockey team I root for because of their uniforms. I respect it.
I love it.
Hi, I need to finish Don't Be Scared by AJ Merlin, and then I'm starting Soul of a Witch. Yes.
I think that's on my list of things to read. Hold on, let me check.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
I have one that I know sounds similar to that in my saved TBR.
I feel like this
Yeah,
weekend.
I have that one in my little thing. It looks
Yeah.
yeah. It looks like this.
Oh, I've never seen that.
It looks really good. It's dark romance, MMF, serial killer, murder, violence.
I saw another like serial killer romance the other day, and I was like,
And it's a
"Ooh,
spicy, dark Halloween read.
love that." I feel like
Yeah,
this
it's also-
weekend I want to read a bunch of Halloween like dark romances.
yeah, or like novellas.
Hmm.
Yes.
What were you gonna say?
What?
Oh, I like talked over you for a second.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay.
Something about probably something about some book I wanted to read or something. I don't know.
Oh, like the one we almost picked for this, the slasher pass.
Yeah, slasher pass.
I found this other one today that I downloaded. I can't even remember if it was Halloween or not. I just saw somebody post about it and I was like, that looks good. No, it's not Halloween. Okay. But it's part of the no, that's the name of the book. The name of the series is Hollow Boys. But I saw like this quote of it on Instagram and I was like, you got me. But like it's book 5 in the series that the thing was for. But it's called the oath we give. But like she holds a gun to his head like during a steamy scene to make her feel safe.
Oh,
Cause like she's in control, basically.
love that.
I was like, wait, what? You've caught my attention?
I kind of want to read All Hallows Heart. Have you seen that one?
No.
It's
Have you
like-
seen Burn for Jack?
Yeah, I've seen that one around. All Hallows Heart. What the frick?
I watch hockey, Dallas Stars, and sometimes baseball. I used to play tennis, fun fact. But I wouldn't, I don't think I would just like sit and watch a tennis match though. Me? Leafs forever, but good luck to your stars. That's so cute. Like, I'm a Leaf, you're a star.
Mm-hmm.
Can you not find the book?
I'm trying my best. Okay, I found it. It's called All Hallows Haunt.
What
And
does it look
it's
like?
I mean, I guess some people don't like it, but some people would like it. You know, it's one of those. It's just a novella. But it's like amusement park and haunted house, jester smut.
I don't know why that's funny.
It says, "Don't touch the attendees," but they didn't say I couldn't keep an eye on her.
There's another one that I read recently that was set at like a carnival.
Oh, I love the carnival setting.
It's called No Place to Hide,
Oh, that sounds good.
and it's a novella. It was like 150 pages or something, and it was so good. I highly recommend.
Was it like kind of dark romance or?
Yeah, like they play hide and seek basically, but like if he catches her or like finds her, then like he gets to her.
Oh my god. Jester smut, exactly.
So far,
Listen.
so good so far. I need
This
to
is
find
like
something.
Fry Boy smut. If you were at any of my latest sprints, then you know I need Fry Boy smut. and
I'm
nobody's delivering.
I'm still so lost on what Fry Boy, like what
Oh my God, Sarah.
what is that? I'm not in the know.
Fry Boy. Okay, let me get Fry Boy. Fry Boy is this guy right here. And then he gets up and then he skates to people basically.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, I
Is
just love
his
it.
name Fry Boy, or like that's the character? Or
Yeah,
what?
that's the character.
Is that like a well-known thing? Like what's that from?
I don't know what it's from. TikTok really said for you, and then I said, yeah. Can I have one? I think he's at like Hershey Park or something for like the spooky time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's in Pennsylvania or something.
I mean,
At first I thought it might be Universal, but yeah, I think it's Hershey Park.
or it's like a non-creepy version of Terrifier, or like what's his actual name?
Yeah, I don't even know. Let's see if there's anything. Maybe it's actually like a real character.
What is Terrifier's actual name? I just watched Terrifier last weekend, and I started the second one and I fell asleep, but I'm gonna watch it probably this weekend or like finish it. But the first one was brutal, but it was good. I liked it.
I don't even know. I think he literally is from the only way that he exists is really just TikTok in Hershey Park.
I mean, let the people know that he's your dream.
Wow. Oh my God, there's Wattpad stories for this. Oh my God.
It's giving ensnared. Truly.
This is fun.
The way we're like stalling so we don't have to read is so funny to me. But I guess we should. It reminds me of God of Malice because the guy was such a psychopath with stalker tendencies.
Well, I do need to read Rena Kent. I do.
Is God of Malice the first one?
I think it might be.
I have one of them. I have the first book in that series that it's read.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any of the titles. Like there's God of Pain, God of Malice, God of. That's it. That's all I know.
Don't call this technique. Damn it.
Yes, it is the first one. I listened to that song the other day, like full through, because I've heard it like on TikTok and stuff, but like I listened to it just by itself, and I was like, this song really is just so good.
What is it? Actually?
You were singing It Girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But who's it actually by? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Some random girl.
Probably. Honestly. No, but like the other one, the Doja one, Agora Hills.
Yes.
That one,
It's so good.
so good too. So good. Actually, that one's way better than It Girl. I take it back. I don't like It Girl. I thought I got them mixed up in my head. Never mind. Agora Hills is where it's at. It Girl, trash.
Agora Hills. Yeah.
Is that a place?
I don't know.
Can the Barbie? I just keep hitting comments. Okay, can the Barbie movie hit Max already? I haven't seen it. You can rent it. No, you can buy it on Amazon.
I actually have a hot take about Barbie movie. I didn't even think it was that good.
I mean, like, it hit the emotions and I got the message behind it, but like there were parts that like are skippable.
It was so hyped up that like when I saw it, I was like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like I get the message, but I don't get why it was so like hyped, I guess.
Like I like the aftermath of it, like what came out of it and like the conversations that people are having
Yeah.
now because of it. But yeah, the movie itself, I feel like I did cry during the movie towards the end. You what?
I did too, especially when the whole monologue speech.
Yeah, that's yeah. But like it yeah. It starts off kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know what I expected, but I was like, what even?
You're like this ain't it.
But I also watched it with my parents, so
Yeah. I paid $20 for the Elvis movie on freaking Prime, and then it came out like less than a month later on HBO.
oh my god.
But I was like, whatever, I just have it forever. It's
That's
fine.
right.
Yeah. But yeah, you can buy it. I think it probably is like $20 to buy it on Prime.
Yeah, I think I bought it because we really wanted to watch it.
The Barbie movie?
Yeah.
You bought it?
Yeah.
I watched it in theaters.
Well, I didn't want to watch it in theaters because I didn't think it was a theater. I didn't think I have a thing with the theaters. I don't go to the theater unless I think it's a movie worth watching in the theater.
Oh.
And my qualifications for that are very specific. So,
Yeah. That makes sense though. I mean, movies are expensive. I like have a different mentality now because I have like the unlimited pass, so I can just
yeah.
go however many times. But if I didn't, like, yeah, I was definitely selective with the movies that I saw in theaters. I was like, oh, I'll just wait for that to come out on some type of streaming platform.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you'll love it.
Yeah, I think it's good. Don't get me wrong. But like it wasn't as good as I was seeing because it was just so hyped. And so I
Yeah.
was really wanting this like even more emotional impact than I even had. So
Well, I was just confused why it was emotional because I was like, Barbie? Like that's what we're crying over? Like I don't understand.
yeah.
But once you watch the movie, you get it, obviously. Have you seen the Priscilla trailer? Yes, and I'm not happy about it. Like, I love Jacob Elordi, don't get me wrong, but like him as Elvis is just trash.
Oh no.
Like, it's just not believable. Not in the slightest. Anyways, shall we read?
Yes.
Or shall we hop into a sprint and maybe not read or do whatever?
Into a sprint.
Should we do less than an hour? Let's like start off with a 45.
Okay. Yeah, I like 45. 45 is a good solid number.
Especially if I'm not sure about the book so far.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy reading. Hello. How did we all do during that sprint?
Hello. Of course, my food is just now going to get here.
Of course.
So annoying.
What are you eating?
And then I got Qdoba.
Ooh, I love Qdoba. We don't really have one like near me, so that's annoying.
Wait, get your cane so I can show the class.
Cane?
He refuses. I was gonna show you guys his costume.
Oh.
Did it all fit though?
They're a little tight, but it'll be okay.
All right.
For a second, I was like, is there something wrong with his leg? Like, did he get in an accident? What happened?
Well, I didn't really read, but I did read a little.
Did you read A Study in Drowning?
Yeah, but only like what I mean is I read like a paragraph,
Oh, yeah.
and then I was scrolling on TikTok.
Fair enough. I mean, what did I do? Where did the time go? I started off reading. I restarted it because I got to page 20 yesterday, and then I restarted it because I was like, I was in the wrong frame of mind. I just can't do it. I don't know what it is about it.
It just starts you off with like a history on war.
Yeah, and it's just so jarring that I'm like, I'm just not into this. So my plan was to start listening to the first book, and then I was like, girl, you're in the middle of, like, you have 19 minutes left of Britney Spears' book, so like, just read that. And then I got sidetracked and I started listening to music first, because immediately I put my headphones in and I was like, oh, music time. And then I was like, we have 15 minutes left. You got to finish your last little bit. And I finished it like 5 seconds left to spare. So love that. It was a 5-star.
Love that.
She like spills all the tea.
Wow.
Yeah. And she talks like all about Justin Timberlake.
Did she write it herself or?
People were like debating whether or not she wrote it herself, but I feel like she did. Like maybe not. Maybe she helped writing it, but definitely like was her own voice.
Nice. Oh, that's just Sully being annoying as usual.
But it was really good and had a lot of like insights on things and just like the ways in which, you know, men and women are treated differently in media.
Yes.
They can do the same things, but men are celebrated for things that women are like torn down for. Yeah.
AKA The Man by Taylor Swift.
Exactly. So that was really good. I would recommend it. It's so sad though that like she doesn't narrate it.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
She like does the introduction and she says that it, like at the beginning of the audiobook it said like this, writing this story brought up a lot of like painful memories for me and that's why I don't want to read it, basically. Like I don't want to read it through. That's why I'm not narrating it. And it's Michelle Williams that does it. So she does a good job and she kind of does sound like Britney in some ways. So it was still an audiobook, but it would have been cool to have her do it.
There's a conspiracy that it's not actually Britney.
What do you mean?
The person. People, there's like
yeah,
about it.
That was like such a shift. You were like,
he doesn't like to be on camera.
yeah. But I thought it was super good. And yeah, I mean, it's the same thing with Avril Lavigne. Like people think that she's a clone.
Wow.
I agree with that theory. I think
Really?
I feel like Britney is just like she went off the deep end a little bit. Like she lost her mind because like she had been trapped for so long, you know?
Yeah.
And she talks in baby voice still because she never got to be like her own woman. And like she does talk about that in the book. But Avril Lavigne, on the other hand, yeah, I feel like the old Avril, Skater Boy Avril, is dead, and that this is a clone. And there's like weird videos on it and stuff, and it
Why are you laughing?
the evidence is compelling. Okay, what is happening?
He's laughing at us.
I mean, we're just so
We're being judged in the chat.
where do I leave off in the comments? Hello, listening to Air of Fire, 33% into it.
That's exciting.
I hope you're liking it. I took this really aesthetic photo of Air of Fire the other day, but like the book was open. And so I'm like, do I post it? Because I guess it could potentially be spoilers, but only if you like stop and read the pages. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like dragged for posting spoilers for it, but like it's just open to a random page.
I feel like that's fine.
Yeah, I feel like maybe the caption should be "Don't read the pages if you haven't read Air of Fire."
Don't read more than 2 sentences.
I mean, I barely know what the pages are talking about, and I've read the book.
There's a bunch of people that put like, you know, their favorite quotes annotated and it'll be like something from a big scene.
Yeah, mine doesn't have any like highlights or anything. It's just flat lay.
Yeah.
When
Did you read Satan's Affair before Haunting Adeline?
Yes.
Because it gives you insight to a certain.
Would recommend.
You wouldn't recommend?
I would.
Okay.
Even though like I didn't like Satan's but to be honest, I would have liked Satan's Affair better if I would have read it after. But now it still gave me like an appreciation. Either way, you end up appreciating some character more. I don't know which one, but I liked Sibby a lot more after reading the duology.
So Sibby is in the book?
I was so confused. I was like, why is this popular? I'm confused.
How is Sibby in the books, though? That's why I don't fully comprehend, but I don't know if that's a spoiler or not.
Who's Sibby in the books?
No, I've read Satan's Affair, but I haven't read Haunting and Hunting Adeline.
Oh.
So I don't know like what the connect is, like why it's the prequel.
Because there's a setting. The setting is there's a small scene that is set at her house at the like haunted house.
Oh.
So like, you know, it's just like a little like a tiny little portion. But it sets up like that tone of the So I'd say you should read it before.
Yeah. I mean, one time I did say, oh yeah, you should because it's the prequel. I mean, that's kind of like what I said here. But a lot of people were like, no, you don't need to. Or like they didn't even know that it was part of the same thing. So it's not like fully necessary. Like you're not going to miss out on anything, but it's just like insight, context, you know?
You definitely don't need to. Yeah.
Thank you. How do you care about this book / series? What's the shivers for? I read 13% in Satan's Affair. It has this one thing that I just can't read about. What is the thing?
So
I fell asleep 30 minutes and did nothing the rest. That's relatable. Rest your case, Your Honor. That was so loud. on my end. Anyways, does the page give anything away? I mean, I was trying to read through it, but my eyes were like glazing over. So I don't know. I can try to read it again and see if it has anything like of note. But I feel like anything within the book is low key a spoiler, like for plot even.
Yeah, but like that's on like the person viewing it.
Yeah. Because I don't just like sit there and read the pages that they have it open to. I'll
No.
see what book they're reading, but like
Unless it's literally like a reveal, like a massive
yeah.
plot twist or something.
One kid's backstory, I forgot his name. Blaine, maybe? You'll have to DM me.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Anyways, let's hop into another sprint. Do you want to do an hour? Or do you want to do 45?
I don't care.
Let me know now.
1 hour.
Okay. Let me change it. Alrighty. Oh, let's get it.
Hello.
Hi. Were you trying to turn your camera off earlier and you accidentally turned the mic on?
Yes, I did do that actually.
For a second, I thought you were like, because listen, it is super dark in this room, so I'm like kind of terrified that something's gonna like pop up behind me, right? So like, I just thought for a split second that you were like trying to warn me there was something behind me. That's why I
Like
like
yesterday
perked
when
up.
there was like literally something going on.
Yeah, but you never looked for it hard enough to like.
I know, but I kept seeing it all night.
I'll have to go back and look at it. I don't even remember when it was though.
Me neither.
That's the hard part. I don't want to have to watch the entire thing.
Hey, Remy.
Well, how did we do during that sprint?
I read 30 pages and I ate dinner.
Nice. You read A Study in Drowning?
Yes. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Usually people's voices go up an octave if they're lying.
I'm just taking my time with it because it's really nice writing.
Mm. Well, I started listening to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder during that sprint.
Oh, that's interesting.
I got because one of the bingo board prompts is to read a book with mixed media, and that's like the only one I can think of
Oh.
that has mixed media that I haven't read and like I've had on my shelf for a really long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I'm reading it. But I got like 11% in, and then I was also doing a puzzle on my iPad while listening. And then I got kind of bored, so I just went and scrolled on Instagram for a long time
Yeah.
until I heard the little doo 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 doo. But yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's all we got for you folks. So.
I feel like we're so disappointing, but it's fine.
Listen,
We're reading,
we are.
not like the whole sprint, every sprint. But
Also, Jean, I'm reading this one.
yes.
Ignore how my nails are coming off. That just means I'm having a chaotic time. And
I mean, I didn't even notice until you pointed it out.
No, literally, I have no thumb. I've got 3 fingers gone on this one.
It's rough out here.
It really says a lot about me when you see that I'm not put together, you know?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you look more put together than I do.
No.
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
We switched roles. Today I'm the drowned rat because my hair is like still wet from.
Oh, is it? I
Yeah.
can't even tell.
It's like very much so in the back, like on my neck.
Yeah. It just dries so slow.
Yeah. And the ends are still pretty wet. But anyways, this is a riveting conversation we're having. Hello, Roger. It's going. How are you? Hello. I'm reading The Love Wager by Lynn Painter. Seems cute. But I don't know if I would read it.
Oh, I think I've seen ads for this one.
Ads?
Like, not ads, but it's been in my, you know, when you go on Instagram and you try to search something and then it comes up with some suggested posts.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've seen it in there.
The one I've seen the most that's like a cutesy romance is that book. It actually might be by Lynn Painter. No, I don't know who it's by. It's called Better Than the Movies.
Oh my god, that's so old.
Everyone says that's like such a cute book, and even if you don't like YA, that you'll still like it, and then it just gives all the feel good vibes.
Oh, I should read that. I need some feel good vibes.
That's what I'm saying.
I really do need to read like a cute romance after all these fantasy. I've been reading a lot of fantasy and like darker books, so I need something fluffy.
Well, it is October, spooky
It
season, so it makes
It's
sense.
the season.
'Tis the season to be
Jolly and joy. That's from the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh god, not that again.
This season to be joy. Yeah.
I will watch that this Christmas season just for you.
You will literally cry. I'm sorry. It's
Okay. But I love crying, so sign me up.
so cute. And you think for a second you're like, what am I watching right now? And then, you know.
And then you're just fully in it.
Yeah.
I feel that. I'm doing good. I was productive today and partially cleaned the kitchen and read some. Amazing.
Yeah.
I finally I know I'm like a broken freaking record, but I promise after tomorrow I'll shut the frick up about moving. But like I'm finally all packed up and everything's like ready to go. So I'll sleep well tonight. Well, hopefully.
Yes.
Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I couldn't get into it, but I do not like YA romance at all. Me neither, but like a lot of people were like, give it a chance. It's just the best.
But the new one is adult, like the Love Wager one.
I think the Love Wager is, yeah. I think there's like a follow-up book for Better Than the Movies. It's like the same type of cover. But I'm pretty sure the Love Wager is adults.
Oh. Oh, yeah, it's Mr. Wrong Number, number 2. I have Mr. Wrong Number. I just never read it.
Wait, the Love Wager is the second one? Like the follow-up?
Yeah, like it's probably like a companion series or something.
What's Mr. Wrong Number?
It's like it's another rom-com. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I bought the Notebook a while back, so I don't know how it's going to go when I decide to read it, but I have it. The movie is really sad, but the book's not that good. I feel that way about every Nicholas Sparks book that I've read, and it's only 2, but like they're my favorite movies. But they're like really bad books. So I don't know how that works. Because I love The Notebook and A Walk to Remember. And I read both.
Oh my god, I love A Walk to Remember.
A Walk to Remember is so good. Mandy Moore in her like prime, honestly.
But I thought the book was good for that one too. And I liked the book Safe Haven.
I tried to read what's the one that Miley Cyrus was in? The Last Song. I tried to read that a couple of times, but like it was right after the movie came out and I watched the movie. So I was like, it was too close. I was comparing them too much.
That movie is one of my favorite movies of all time.
I do like the movie, but it has like weird connotations now, you know, because
I know it's kind of sad because like you get to see their love play out, and then it was yeah.
They were together for a really long time, but apparently it wasn't all red roses, you know.
Sad.
The book The Wish by Nicholas Sparks was okay. It's one of his newer ones. The one that people buy most from my work is One by One.
Wow, that's really like not popular.
Apparently,
But I guess it is in the
apparently it's very popular. And then the one that's like on a front porch with the door.
Oh, yes.
What's that
Is
one?
it At First Sight or something? I know what you're talking about.
Nicholas Sparks. I like Nicholas Sparks movies, but I don't think I'll ever just read the books. Like The Lucky One, I love that movie.
Mm-hmm. Is that the one with horses?
No, that's the one where like her brother died in combat and like it has Zac Efron in it.
Yes. Oh, I do like that one. Yeah.
The one you're thinking of, that's The Longest Ride.
Oh, I love that. I love that movie.
I haven't seen that one actually.
Is that one even Nicholas Sparks?
I don't know.
I don't know if it is. I love any movie with horses in it. I'm a weird. I don't know why.
This is a very interesting cover of Dear John.
Dear John. That movie pisses me off. Like the ending is just it's too sad for me.
Yeah. He has so many freaking covers for each book. I'm like trying to look for this specific one because I can't.
Oh, we have a comment. The one with the door is The Return.
Yeah, I literally just found it when you were when you were saying that. Yeah. Knowing all the facts always.
Yes.
Love the book and movie for The Longest Ride. I mean, it is a Nicholas Sparks book.
Okay, yeah. Now I want to watch one of these really bad. Maybe I'll do that.
I mean, Safe Haven just makes you want to read like Pack Up the Moon by
Oh, is that similar?
Kristen Higgins. From what I read of it, I DNF'd it, but I can like watch cheesy movies, but for some reason reading what I deem like cheesy over the top books, I'm like whatever.
Yeah. So I'd probably like it.
Maybe. Is it called Pack Up the Moon?
I think
It's
you're right.
Kristen Higgins. I'm just second guessing everything. I'm like, is 2 + 2 4?
Everybody cried their eyes out at that book.
I know, and I was like so looking forward to that happening.
Yeah, yeah. I should just read A Little Life so I can get my tears going. Hunter said I'll definitely cry. So
Funny you say that because I was watching this girl I follow. She posted a reel today and was like, she stitched it with a girl that was sobbing over a book, and she's like, I just don't understand. I've never cried over a book. Like, or she specifically said sobbed. So I don't know if that means she hasn't cried over a book or just like had a lot of emotions.
yeah.
But she's like, I've read this, A Little Life, and then like a bunch of other things, like actually sad books that I'm like, you not crying reading A Little Life is like a huge red flag in my opinion.
Oh my god, she should read Golden Boy.
By Abigail.
I don't know who it's by, but that book, I literally was like in tears for like 20 minutes.
I have that book on like this audiobook subscription I signed up for. I think it's just called audiobooks.com. I got it like as one of my complimentary credits for signing up.
Oh my god.
But it has like bicycles on the cover.
Yes. It's just a topic that really gets me though. I feel like maybe some people would just like, read it and whatever. But for me, I was like, this is like the most triggering content that you could ever get me to read.
Isn't it one of Jess's favorite books?
Yeah.
I think that's where I originally saw it, and I was like, sad book that my friend likes? Why
Mhm.
not?
I'll never forget it. So there's that.
You do need to read A Little Life.
Yeah, Hunter's been telling me to.
We could do like private sprints, so you don't have to
Hunter's
cry on live.
beating me in books this year. He literally surpassed my account.
Love.
I'm like, oh my god, this is so depressing because like usually I'm like double his counts. And I was like, oh my god, you're beating me. This means my life is in shambles.
But are they quality books? Like, who's reading the better, like the higher rated books?
Oh my god, he reads like all a range of stuff because he reads nonfiction and fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's getting scholarly, he's gaining pure knowledge, whereas I'm just like reading people having a good time. So, but like, you know, both are fun. Yeah, he reads some fiction now too. I'm actually the one who got him into fiction, so I'm very proud of myself. Because he used to only read nonfiction only.
Yeah, can't let that fly for long.
No, absolutely not. I was like, you don't know what you're missing out on. So we're gonna get you some content here.
I feel like you should do a video where like you swap books.
We
For
tried
me.
to do that actually. I probably still have the intro to that video from when we worked together. We did the intro. He was reading, he actually read one of mine. He read Rock by Anita Sunday.
Mm.
And then he was gonna read Credence and one other one. And I was reading like a bunch of nonfiction. And we all know how that went. So yeah.
Well, maybe just like have him start you off with a fiction rec.
Yeah. I
And
think
then
that would be
throw one nonfiction in there, maybe, but
I think he ended up giving me the one with the pencils on the cover. Oh, Educated.
oof.
And then he gave me one about plants, like that. What is it? It was like overly cool. It was only like this thick, but it was about plants and like how I don't know, how they came to be and fueling you, and I don't know, something about plants.
So you read the books.
No, I didn't read them, but I was very invested in knowing what they were about.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I mean, I think that'd be interesting for him to like read smut.
Yeah. Oh, he does.
Okay.
Yeah. Because he's read Rock by Anita Sunday, which was a stepbrother romance.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's read like, I guess it's not really smut, but Red, White, and Royal Blue and some other ones. But he loved A Little Life.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we talked about it.
Yeah.
2 + 2 is 5. Has anyone in here read 1984 by George Orwell?
Yes.
Yes, and I disliked it heavily.
Disliked it heavily. I like that. It's all right.
Again, but it was one of those books that you read for school, so you're like, I don't know if I hated this because I read it for class or like if it's actually just bad. But I don't think I would choose to reread it at any point in time. So I'm just going to stick with that I don't like it.
Yeah.
Shall we do one more short sprint?
Yes.
Yeah.
How short of a sprint?
Dogs. 45 minutes.
Let's
Or do 30 then, yeah.
Let's do something crazy.
Oh, you want to do 20?
We're gonna do a 40-minute sprint
Okay.
to take us to 30.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, hold on. I gotta switch the timer now.
Oh no.
Okay. Happy reading.
Hello. Hello.
How did you do?
Did I read? No.
I saw you with a book open at one point.
Yeah, but I was like just yakking, speaking Japanese. So
Okay. You're so real for that. You're so so real for admitting that.
I was just talking, and then I was on Instagram.
Yeah. These were not productive sprints.
You know what? It was productive. It was quality time. Okay.
Exactly. And like, I feel this. That was where we really messed up.
Yeah, I feel like we did mess up with this one.
Cause like usually it's not a problem, but I mean, usually I never do it out of order. Even if they're standalones, which these are standalone.
We did not think it through.
Yeah.
No thoughts, head empty.
We should have picked slash or pass.
Mm.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, we can admit that we were wrong.
We were wrong.
But I am glad that you're enjoying the first one.
But guys, don't forget to read caution tape this weekend.
Yes, our live discussion will be on Halloween on Amanda's channel
Mm-hmm.
at, is it 8 or 9?
Let me check. Because
I like how you just have your face in.
no, listen, I've been slowly inching more towards the corner. I don't know how this happened, but this is how it is. Let's see.
I wish you could switch it to like the other side, like if you wanted to. That'd be cool. Or like put it at the top.
Oh yeah.
You're like, what are you what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I was like, what is she even saying?
No comprende.
8. It's at 8 p.m. ET on Halloween night.
Yes, and we're gonna come in costumes, right?
Yes, I'll be in my prison Mike costume.
Okay, amazing.
Probably, yeah. Or I could try to be Poison Ivy again. I could whip out the Poison Ivy.
I don't know what I'm gonna be yet, but I'll be dressed up, that's for damn sure. But yeah, so Soul of a Witch. I'm sure it's a banger of a book, but it's just not, it's not for the time, okay?
It wasn't the time.
Wasn't the time, wasn't the place, but that's a-okay. And we still had fun on sprints yesterday and today, so that's a wrap on the Bone Zone.
Yes.
And yeah, maybe we'll see you guys Tuesday for caution tape. Peace.
Bye.